We are live with a 5-day candle closing episode here on the Whale Trading Network. The Pyretta. With me is everybody's favorite, the Mogger.
What's going on, guys? Hope everyone's excited about this candle close. I know I am.
Oh, yeah. Hold on a sec. I got this here playing in the background. There we go.
That's
And then he's vanished. Just like that, folks. He's in and he's out.
Oh, you talking to me? Sorry, man. I thought you were turning some music off. No, hey, what I was saying there, guys, I'm just excited about this candle close. I know we've been waiting for this for quite some time now, so, well, here it is, you know, the moment we've been waiting for. It's definitely going to close here in a minute and 26 seconds, so, yeah, let's get ready.
Coming down to it. It's exciting seeing all these flashes pop up today. I know the Discord is a buzz.
Yeah, for sure, man. There's been a lot of dings going on in my Discord today, that's for sure. XCN had quite a day. Jeez, the thing's up 65%.
Yeah.
Virtual protocol, that's up 21. I posted virtuals last night, I think it was there. In a trade boardroom, I think it was.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think it was, or maybe it was in our other chat. I'm not sure. But yeah, there's a lot of things going up, so it's kind of good to see. I mean, we're beat up for quite some time, so hopefully they reward the patient ones, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've really been getting the shit kicked out of us for a little bit here, so it's nice to see everything popping off. See, XRP's up 13%. That's great to see. I know a lot of people are excited about that, especially me.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And considering, I mean, when you really think about it, XRP didn't even take that much of a beating, right? In the grand scheme of things, like from where it's come and to where it went and to where it dropped down to, compared to most coins, right? They've come either close to this or some have come under the October 10th crash, right? So there's definitely a lot of buying support in XRP, right? I mean, and that's a significant carryover, right? I mean, and like some coins you see went down that much more, right? And some even more. For instance, I know one everybody's favorite. Is it even here?
Yeah,
Maybe
all
not.
the gold dots are rolling in right now. We got BNB, FLR, XRP, ARB, Link's got the gold dot. ETH has got another gold dot. The Total 3's got a gold dot. That's nice to see. And Bitcoin, we've been waiting for that one for a while here, haven't we?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh, there's a whole slew of them, right?
Yeah.
BNB, Flare, XRP, ARB, Link, Uni, ETH, Doge, Render, XLM, Solana, OP, HBAR, SHIB, NEAR, AVAX, IMX, holy, SPX, TAO, FIL, Arrow, Virtual, oh yeah, like, ADA, Floki, Ondo, Bonk, ENA, they're still coming in, right?
Yeah, they're still rolling in.
STX.
The Cardano with the gold dot. See, I mean, that's a pump like this is going to do this kind of thing, especially when everything's been down so far. The stochastic RSI was reset on quite a few of them, and we get this nice pump today, and you're going to start seeing these gold dots flying in like this.
Yeah, I mean, geez, that was 15 since you were just talking.
Yeah.
Crow, Popcat, LA, TIA, Dot, Jasmine, Pengu, Jupe, SCI, WLD, SDX.
Take your pick.
Holy Beam. I mean, yeah, And remember too, our list, and you can always join the Discord and add your favorite coins to the list. But this is the list that we have right now for all the assets that we're watching, right? So there's always room for more. Pi loves adding them,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. It's my
So
favorite pastime.
yeah. So while I have a minute, I just wanna go over one thing here. So we just sent this out. It's the technical suite. I had some guys asking me if I could, help identify the channels that I use uh to kind of follow price action. So I'll cover them again briefly. So again, this is a FOMO channel right here when it breaks up over this band, right? You can clearly see it broke back into a bull channel, try to come back into a FOMO channel, right into bull channel, in and out, right? This is chop channel when it's in between like this, right? Then it broke into a bear channel. So when this nine loses this middle basis and forms a tight channel like this with the bottom band, that's a bear channel. Um, so what you're usually looking for is bounces off of this bottom band. That's why it's green, right? As you can see, it does play a lot, right? Until it doesn't, right? Um, so you can see the channels are clear as day when I put them like that, right? Like chop channel, broke out of a chop channel into a bear channel, tried to break up into to start this, what we're looking for, a bull channel, right? So it's got to break up over this and it's got to have enough price action to pull that 9 EMA up with it, right? So the 9 EMA is going to be the fastest moving line on this chart, right? So that's how it coordinates with the other lines to form these channels as long as they're on the right settings, right? Because like if I just, um, so I'll hide this one because I have the same settings, right? So if I just like alter this, say to here, right? Um, there you lose that unity there, right? There's no like look, see how like it just looks way different, right? There's no true form. Uh, like look, your bull channels now like pretty much straight FOMO channels, and like yeah, sporadically, right? But it's really not a clean look, right? Um, but with this setting, right, you get a better look at it, and especially on Bitcoin, uh, on its run-ups. This is what I used it off of mostly, right, and especially the 5 day. I mean, this is what I use it for because, like, look, you can clearly see when it's in a nice bull channel, right? And so this is what we're looking for. Um, Once, momentum's cooling off, because we would have got a red dot there, right? See, and we would have got stopped out here. And see, this indicator is reading this chart the same as I am. Um, it knows that it's lost that channel, because Albert's telling us that, hey, it's just lost that channel. You need to set a stop loss because there's a red dot here. See, you get tagged out somewhere in around here, right? You're right back in there, right? And then same thing. So right here. Oh, Albert says set stop loss. You get tagged out somewhere in around here, right? You know what I mean? So, uh, yeah. I mean that pretty much covers it. For the channels, right? They're pretty basic. Once you know what to look for. This here's the thing that we don't want. That's a capitulation channel, especially on a macro time frame. That's only happened once before on Bitcoin too. Just to put it in context, it was right here, which marked the bear market right here. So, and I think there was one. Is it right there? Yeah. But anyways, So usually they mark the bottom, right? Well, not usually. They do for the most part. You can see there was a relief there, but then it chopped around until it found buying support. Um, as for the dots themselves, our plan is, like I just said, we're buying this. We get tapped out on our stop loss. So say we bought this dot, we got stopped out somewhere in around here. So I would just mark where we got stopped out at, just so I don't lose it. Then you're using the daily, right? See, so then you get back in with the daily, um, coordinated with the 5 day if you don't want to run a stop, right? So if your 1 day will lead into a 5 day, which it did here, right? You don't need to run a stop, right? These dots would, you might, I think you did get stopped out on this one here, right around here, right? But I mean, whatever. It is what it is. It saved you a lot of pain anyway, right?
Yeah.
For minimal gains too, right? Um, you're not looking at much there, especially like you'd be buying in down around here, right? Uh, so yeah, that pretty much covers the channels, right? And the strategy that up the 5 day down to the 1 day, and then off to the 4 hour, right? You can always use the 4 hour to scalp too, right? So see, you could have got right back in there. You probably would have got stopped out almost instantly, though. Maybe not if you try to hold on to it. You would have got stopped out somewhere if you listen to Albert, right? But these are pretty clean dots. Um, you'll rarely see a red dot that is under a gold dot. I mean, nothing's perfect. I'm sure that you might find a couple, but I mean, yeah, like
Yeah, on
one
the
right
lower time
here, right?
frames.
Yeah, in the lower time frames, right? So that, and again, that's why there's so many red dots on this time frame, is because this here, and like this looks overwhelming and stuff, that it's like, oh my God, there's going to be a red dot every hour or whatever, right? That, I mean, if you look at this, if you bought this and you got your stop loss alert here, uh, that's 11 days, guys. I mean, you don't need to be babysitting these trades like some guys think. I mean, these are macro moves. We're swing traders, right? Catching macro moves. We're not sitting here babysitting these charts. That's what Albert does. So, if red dot comes in, Albert will send you a message and say, "Hey man, red dot flashing." Right? And if depending on the circumstances and where you are, and if you do want to stop loss, you just asset report,
Hmm.
right? And
You
it'll
can't do it
tell.
there.
No, I know. I was just showing them like that. You just type asset report, and then everything will come up for you what to type, and it'll give you a complete list of your stop losses and stuff. I guess I
Yeah.
should probably do it. I should probably do it anyway, right? So only I can see this when I do it. And I can't.
Yeah.
There we go. So only I can see this, or only you can see this when you type it, right? So if you want the 4 hour, right, say for Bitcoin, see, like, so I can post it to the channel. So like, see, I can do this and then through and hit it, and then everybody can see it, right? But like I said, only I can do that.
Yeah, only
So
admins can do that.
yeah, and then there you have all your stop losses. Where, you know what I mean, and pick one, whatever you want to do. You're running the 5 day, but see, we're not running any stop losses until uh the 5 day comes up, because now the dot printed, right, and the data shows that you do not run a stop loss until the red dot comes, and then you set a stop loss. and the trades work out 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not it's not, 80 or 90. It's 100% of the time the trade works. So there's, and from this, again, from that dot, right, to this dot is 70 days. So if you don't have time to set an alert in 70 days, then crypto probably is not the best, you know, best thing for you to get into, right? This isn't a time consuming thing unless you get serious with it. You want to get the most out of it and you learn how to leverage trade. Then it becomes time consuming, right? If you're a spot buyer, this here, okay, it came, but we knew it was coming. For the last few weeks now, I've been telling you guys to buy down low, right? Whoever listened is good, right? We'll see how it plays out, but I mean, we got what we wanted, right? Uh, I know a lot of guys are antsy with their finger over the sell button. Please don't do that. I mean, if you're really, really nervous and one of your assets ran up a bit, like say XCM for example, that had what 70% day, take some off. Yeah, sure. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. I would do the same, right? Um, there's no harm in taking 20% and selling it or whatever. You're up 70% in a day. I mean, if it goes up more, great. If it goes down, great. I can buy some more if I want to with the initial investment, or now I have that money that I took out and I can buy something else with it. So don't get married to these assets. They'll jump up and down. I mean, we're here for these, to buy these and to sell these. So if our asset that we're following prints that, buy it, man.
Yeah.
Especially with the Bitcoin and Ethereum with both. And I mean, ETH got what, three or
Yeah, I think
four?
it's up to 4 now, isn't it? I mean,
Four.
that's just
Yeah,
literally
that's
it's
ridiculous, right?
crazy. And
Yeah.
the trading bot is 8 for 8 on Ethereum. So I have to assume that the trend is going to continue here.
Yeah, I mean, and like, look, it broke out of the, it broke out of our bear channel, right? And
Yeah.
this is what we're looking for, and we got a healthy close over, right? There's no big heavy selling pressure on this candle, right? It's kind of like what we got here, except much more powerful move right up over our basis line, right? Um, that could be next, guys. Like, we don't know. I mean, it looks awfully similar to me. Don't you, buy?
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Right? You came down, except this one looks worse per se because it actually did form a tight bear channel, right? As you can see, right? But this one, it was about to break into bear, but decided not to, right? Once this would have squeezed in a little more like this, then that's like this. That's more of a pronounced bear channel, right? This isn't. This is like I'm about to go bear, but not like kind of like this. But see, it came out of a bear channel into that, right? Um, right here, right? Kind of the same thing, except there was more selling pressure, right? And clearly, why not? I mean, the thing just ran up 30,000% or something. Of course, there's going to be a lot more selling pressure here. So you're going to see a lot more violent moves, right? And a lot more red dots that don't make sense, right? Like, you're like looking like, why are we getting a red dot here if it went up here? Well, it wasn't up there then. And like when you were buying it here at probably like, $100, or whatever it was. Yeah, like $100. This red dot that's a 500% move, right? I mean, see right about here, yeah, or 300% move, right? So I mean, of course you're gonna get some triggers there. I mean, um, but again, if you followed this line, you would have been good. And I mean, this is what I use. This is the line. This is the line to follow, right? Look, breaks over, broke down, right? So the best thing you want to see is this break over and retest, right? It's, but this isn't a clean retest. It didn't come down all the way. It came up, closed over, tried to wick down. It was almost like it was manipulation into a bull channel or a bull trap, which happened, right? Um, but the best breaks are like lows, so you can see like this. Um, so that's what we're going to be watching. This is an important number right here to watch on Ethereum, 37, and I mean, and I mean that's going to probably drop a little bit. So by the time we get there, but then again, maybe not, right? We could get one of these violent candles in the next 5 days. I
Yeah.
don't know. Just something to watch for. Same with Bitcoin. Right here is the number to watch for. But see, we broke up over that 9 out of the capitulation channel, right? Was going to form a bear channel, found buying support here and broke up over the 9. Same thing as here, except it wasn't a violent move down, right? So this tells you that it was super oversold, right? But at the same time, it was super overbought at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Clicky fingers. But see, we we broke the price line here. It's averaging out right now. We're not pointing right up, right? Because I mean, yeah, the alts are running like crazy, but Bitcoin isn't. I mean, Bitcoin only went up 7%. That's not that much, right?
Yeah.
Look at SDX off that close. 3% there. And SDX here. I mean, unfortunately, if you didn't buy these ones and you weren't fortunate enough to sell, and I mean, I'm not sure why we didn't get a red dot there. Why we might have to look at that. But another one here, right? So we'll take a look at that. I'll bookmark that. Sui right off the rip, up 2%. So buyers are in, guys. I hope everyone put buy orders in down low, and now you're sitting back and kind of got a little bit of a cushion, right? Because if you bought a few days ago, you're up at least 20% on most of the assets. So that gives you a little bit of wiggle room on a drawback where you're not stressing, right? So again, entries are super important, not only for profit but for mental health, right? No one wants to sit there and look at a red bag
Yeah.
forever. I mean, that's kind of, you boil pie, right? Is it
Absolutely.
right? It really hurts your confidence, makes you not enjoy crypto like you should be able to. So that's why it's super important to secure profits. I mean, who cares if it goes back up a little bit? I mean, clearly you can see that these dots are getting you close to the top, if not the top. So don't be like, oh, you know what? It has a red dot on the 5 day, but I think it's gonna go up some more. Because social media said, thousand
Right.
dollar XRP, or what is it?
10,000.
10,000. Yeah, whatever. Right. So don't ignore these dots. If they don't have one like here,
Yeah. Well, how many red
oh,
dots on Ethereum were printed and they continued to
exactly.
go up, right?
Yeah.
0.
Yeah. So we're using Ethereum as our gauge for our alts. So if Ethereum has a red dot, our alts have a red dot. Even if they don't, you got to use stop loss in your alt. You got to ask Albert for a stop loss. Um, just because it's extremely difficult on these alts to have clean dots to sell without having a million of them. Because any of these moves, like all these candles are like 10% candles and stuff like that. The metrics are resetting here, right? Like you go down from here down to here, like look, everything was maxed, right? Everything was resetting, right? So it's you're gonna have a red dot and then another bot. Like it's super super challenging. I mean, I wish we could make it perfect, and maybe someday we will have all the assets perfect, but we weren't worried about dot and or
Rose. And
Rose or SEI or
maybe we should have been worried
TIA.
about Riz, huh?
Yeah. Or we should have tuned it to Riz, right?
Yeah, well,
Like,
the screw up thing is that the trading bot's got a perfect score on Riz.
yeah, but that
I don't know how that happened.
that's amazing in itself. That tells you everything you need to know. This bot pulled out 100% trade ratio out of Riz. So yeah. Anyways, this is what we're using because we know that if Ethereum's getting this 5-day red dot is coming down, and if Ethereum's coming down, all your alts are coming down too, right? You know it, I know it, so stick to this. We're not too worried about the positions on the altcoins if you're holding on to the 5 days, right? Um, just pay attention to Ethereum. They're all going to run with Ethereum anyway, right? As long as Ethereum's going up, the altcoins are going up. As soon as it starts going down, it's going down. And the only reason I'm saying Ethereum and not Bitcoin is because Bitcoin's 5-day dots aren't as clean as Ethereum's. Bitcoin does print more, and not that bad, right? Like when you think about it, like this isn't bad, right? But this is when the alts run usually or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So the the scores worked better with Ethereum.
Yeah.
So we're running Ethereum
Yeah,
because like
and it's a
look,
clean, crisp Ethereum 5-day chart. I mean,
yeah,
it
I mean
looks pretty solid.
it's the literal tops, right? Like
Yeah,
if the bot just sold these instead of running a stop loss, you
oh
probably
yeah,
had better P&L, right?
absolutely.
But not
Right now
here.
it's sitting on $2 million, and it just it aped in all 2 million on the last gold dot. So and it also aped in $4.8 million on XRP's gold dot just now. So um, right now he's down $18,000. I mean that's all.
Already, eh?
Yeah, but
Off
that's
to a
off of
great start.
4.8 million, so it's only
Yeah,
0.35%.
yeah. Well, no, he's not placing his buy strategically. He sees
Nope.
it close, he buys it. He don't care because he has no emotion. He's like, I'm buy. No time doesn't matter. Emotion, nothing. He sees a gold, he buys it. He sees a red, he sets a stop loss.
Yep. No
That's
planned
it. That's
entry.
all.
It's just I'm buying it. The candle close on confirm. That's it.
Yeah. And on a candle close on a 5-day, red dot, stop loss is instantly activated.
Yep.
There's no, okay, I'll wait till tomorrow and see how it does. It's nope. this closed, stop loss instantly, right? So we need to have the same mentality. You want to make the money he's making? I mean, the things that we have to do is follow his moves, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I know I'm going to be following his moves because
Without a
I,
doubt.
I can see the results, right? And so can you guys. I
Yeah.
mean, Bitcoin showed us its first daily in what? How many months? 8 months? 9 months? Something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Coincidentally on what, Saturday, and then we've went up ever since. I mean, it's not a coincidence, guys. I mean, look at these dots, right? This isn't like coincidence, right? Is it going to be perfect? No, but that's okay. That's why we have the 5 day, right? Um, so on these dots right here, maybe some of them, some of them maybe because the 5 day might have been active. But remember, if we have a 5 day active, we're not paying attention to these. We're, this chart is bye bye, right? Unless you want to take 10% of your position and set a stop loss with the 4 hour and or the 1 day and try to run the dots off of that. But honestly, I don't I don't think it's worth it to even try. I think you should just do what the system was designed to do. When you get stopped out, you move on down time frames and start trying to either accumulate a position or just scalp. Just try to get more money out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and you bet your dollar, I am full port short in this. I'm telling you right now, low leverage, full port short on the next 5 day Ethereum red dot.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would have absolutely played.
Well,
So
I mean,
yeah, I mean that's
it's telling me to do it. I mean,
absolutely. I mean,
we're not going to get these dots anymore that string up like this because Ethereum is not going to move 30,000%, right?
yeah.
We're going to get nice, clean dots just like this going forward. Boom, 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 right? As time goes on, we may have to change it. I don't know, right? The metrics might change. Who knows? We'll
Yeah.
cross that bridge. We'll cross that bridge when we need to, right?
Well, that's
But
a
as I
good thing
said,
about having a developer on staff, right? So we can always adjust it and push it
yeah,
out.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
just like we
yeah.
pushed out a little update a little bit ago. So just to kind of touch on that. So some of you guys might still be running on version 1.05 of the indicator. I pushed out version 1.06. So it apparently, I have no idea why they don't automatically update it, but sometimes they I guess they don't. So you got to remove the 105, go back into your invite onlys and re-add the indicator, and then you'll have the latest version that will align with the alerts. Really, the only thing I changed was the 5 day alerts. The other ones are all the same here. And also, for those of you that aren't members yet, I will transition over to the Discord. You can see I made the system a little bit easier. Well, I guess it's a lot bit easier, maybe for me. But there's these buttons down here. You can pick which membership you want. Click the button. The bot will send you a checkout link. You just tap on the link and it will walk you through the process for subscribing. So we're going to switch the channel over on Friday. So if you want to maintain your subscriptions to the Albert Einstein you'd want to go ahead and pick up either the chat or the indicator subscription to maintain those, or you'll have to go through the process of setting that back up again. But we're going to switch that over Friday, probably towards the morning or the afternoon, and those of you that cannot subscribe. Hopefully you guys can come back to us in the future here. And also, if you're interested in checking it out, the Discord, it is available. The link to join the Discord is available in the description of this video. Currently, it is free. So if you want to get in and check out the alerts, set up some alerts on the subscript or the ticker bot Albert Einstein, you can kind of get a feel for how that works. It is a pretty slick system, and the indicator, I mean, the people that picked up the indicator, I got some pretty good feedback from it so far, haven't you?
Well, I mean, I know I'm happy, and I'm a chart guy, right? So this takes a lot of guesswork out, man. Look, I just can't stress this enough. You're not getting better buys in this optional indicator, from what I've seen anyway. Um, this is like you're catching the entire move every time. I mean, there's no, uh, one time you get lucky or two times. It's every single time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd be stupid not to take advantage of this, uh, especially if you're trying to make money in a market when you don't know how to navigate. Um, I make a lot of calls in throughout the whole day. I literally usually tag guys that I know that are
Right.
in trades
And this is
to
the private
say,
members chat for level 2 and 3 of the membership
yes.
plan.
So I'm just trying to go up. I know there's quite a bit here to get to where but all these trades, I posted well before they played. I made all these calls for these guys. They all made pretty good money um, off of all these calls, right? So I'm just trying to find. I know I spammed it, and then I asked Pi to
Well, you
build
got your
me.
trade
Yeah.
board.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. I didn't move them all over yet though, because there were so
Oh, okay.
many. Well, that was some, and then you know what I mean. But then I asked them to make a trade board, and then I started to make them today again. But I got a little bit tied up with trying to get everything ready for you guys tonight here and to get everything going forward, right? But I'll always give the specs on what everything looks like and what my analysis is, right? So before all of this, I told all the guys in here to take profits and to wait for this candle close and for me to take a look and see what kind of structures that we're working with, and then I'll make better calls, right? So they'll have some good entries. But yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting. And again, a lot of those are leverage plays. But again, those leverage plays you can easily take the same concept into a spot. I mean, some of those calls that I made went up 70, 80, 90. I think one of them the TDT one went up 120% or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't make money off of these calls, I mean, I don't know. Uh, Again, maybe crypto isn't for you, right? Uh,
Or maybe
because
USDC.
yeah,
Get some
yeah,
APY.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, shit, over the
right.
past 6 months, that would have probably been a good thing, if not
No, for
more.
sure. Yeah, well, and that's why it's important to buy the right assets at the right prices, and especially stakeable assets, right? Um, there's a lot of assets now that provide high APR. you should definitely take advantage of that, especially start researching projects that you like now that have really good staking opportunities. Start rolling over some profit into that asset, regardless of the price, and just stake it away, put it away. Um, let it accumulate, and you know, during bear is when I'll start buying and selling with it, right? Because then I know I'm not gonna miss any moves messing around with it, and I can just slowly accumulate like that. These moves are pretty easy to catch when there's low volume, right? Um, During bear, you're not getting any 70 or 80% moves off of coins. Sometimes like Caspa ran almost all bear season, up and down kind of thing, right? But not every coin does that.
Yeah.
Uh, you can get lucky with one or two of them, right? But just just honestly, just stick to the ones that are definitely gonna make money. Don't be like, oh, I need every shit coin possible. Because it had an all-time high of $8.30, and it's
Yeah.
at
They're
30
trying to hit that
cents.
James Wynn, make a
Yeah,
100 million off of $1,000.
yeah. Well, that was leverage too, though, right?
Yeah.
Uh, which is like, if you learn how to do leverage, you can make a lot of money off of leverage with the same principles, same risk management, just faster, quicker trades because you're capital per se is, leveraged. It's not, you put 1,000 in by 20x. Well, it's now you put your thousands $20,000, right? So and you catch a swing like say today. I mean that's a lot of money,
Yeah.
and that's why all these OG whales that are sitting on millions, right, will do that. They'll pick a spot like this, like they've been doing, like we've been posting the charts where all the OG whales are going long, right? Or well, they were going long. It's dying down now, right? But that's usually signals before a massive move, right? Because these guys aren't stupid. They know, right? They know everyone's saying bear and everything's going to zero and huge crash is coming. But yes, all these companies are buying it like it's going out of style. Uh, Trump's literally seizing people's Bitcoin
Yeah.
now.
How much did he pick up all of Venezuela's cryptocurrency?
Yeah, yeah,
I,
600,000 Bitcoin,
I
right?
don't know if they're too happy about that.
Well, yeah, right. And I mean, Bitcoin. So Elon Musk said it the best. You can't fake Bitcoin because you can't fake energy, and Bitcoin is energy, right? It requires energy to produce Bitcoin. And to produce energy, that requires money and resources, right? To print money costs them nothing. They make more printing it than they do not printing it, right? To cut a tree down and put some ink on it and to call it $100,
Yeah.
right?
And we
So,
got some
and
cotton in there too, right?
yeah, right. So I mean, come on, right? That's why our spending power is next to nothing compared to what it used to be, and you know a lot of wealthy people are trying to protect their money. Where are they going to turn to? They're going to turn to things like gold, silver, and Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
That Bitcoin's not quite there yet, in my opinion, only because of the lack of regulation, the lack of clarity, the lack of user knowledge, right? But that's going away, right? That like the government's passing the clarity law. The literally governments are adopting it as national currencies, right? And not just like one country. I think there's three now. I forget now, but that is a noise, right? That's like something that's real, that's happening. We don't ignore that, looking at it, oh well, you know, Bitcoin used to be this much and now it's this much, so it can go back to that much again, right? Uh, how many people said that about Solana? Been waiting for Solana to go back down to $1 or whatever, or Link or Ethereum. When are you going to see Ethereum at $1 again? You're not. Let's be real. And you're not going to see Bitcoin down low. I mean, how low? I'll never say that. I mean, who knows what could happen, right? But in the same sense, how high is it going to go?
Yeah.
I don't know that either. So don't just look at the negative, right? Leave room for the positive, because Bitcoin can do amazing things. Let's be real. I mean, the thing was 0.00099 at one time, guys. It's
Yeah.
now almost $100,000. 93.5. But at 0.0009, you're gonna call 93,000 100,000 or whatever. It doesn't
Yeah.
really matter too much to you, right? You don't really care too much. But uh, are, can you get lucky and get the next one? I don't know, the next ZEC or the next, what ran like Tau did. A lot of these coins were worthless, and like I'm looking at coins like Ondo right now that are like that. Ondo, Ethereum, and Solana were the top three for tokenized assets on the blockchain, right? So don't sleep on Ondo. I mean, I know a lot of guys got burned on it, and like a lot of guys hate it, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just because you bought it at the wrong price doesn't make it a bad project, right?
Yeah.
So same with ARB. I like ARB a lot too, right? The ARB's ecosystem is worth more than its FTV, right? So something that screams under evaluation, right? Uh, those are, just a couple that I've been looking at lately. ENA is another one that I really like. I called that one out at 18 cents. I was telling everyone to buy it. I kept saying, ENA, guys, ENA, buy ENA. I really like ENA, because I bought it too, right? So if you bought it down there, good for you. I think it was 18 or 19, something like that. What was it at? Yeah, 18 something. Maybe it was 19 something. I can't remember now. I
Yeah.
call it so many. But yeah, I like this project. Pretty clean dot system too, right? Um, could could we look at this on the alts? Yeah, sure, right? I mean, that's okay. I left myself room, right? I always do. I know the game, right? So I know this can happen, and I also know this can happen, and if this happens on something like this, I'm smart enough to put a buy order in somewhere, right? Um, because I'm looking at this going, right? Uh, and always charting and looking at my lower time frames, playing my fibs and everything, right? So ENA, I really like this chart. It had a lot of good calls. If you bought this one, then I don't know. Right? I don't think I would be buying too many after this kind of run up, right? So you gotta try to kind of pay attention at where you're buying it too, right? This is right off the hop too. If you bought this, you're laughing. And again, look where we're at, guys. Look, this is where we're at. This is where we're at, right? Look, that's why I was saying to you guys, buy this coin, right? Like I was looking at this, like going, oh wow. right? Can this happen? Maybe, I don't know. That's crazy though. What was that? What happened there? I wonder. It went down to 0. That must be that must
What
be
date
a
was that?
glitch or something. Uh
Was it the 10th?
June
No, it couldn't have been.
June yeah, June 10th, 2025. That's weird.
Well, it
Yeah,
would have
it
been
says it
nice
went
to snag that at 0. You could have had all of them.
well yeah, it went down to 0.0042.
Oh,
Wow.
that would have been a steal of the century.
Yeah, wow. That's crazy. I never noticed that before. What is it? Oh yeah, Mexi. Mexi must have pulled some shade there.
Yeah.
Pulling a Binance.
There's no way
Huh?
that Mexi is shady.
No, no, not at all. Just like CZ's straight as an
What
arrow.
a douche this guy is.
Yeah. Straight enough to get a pardon.
Oh, yeah. Maybe to get his
Yeah.
ass back here so they can arrest him.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Here,
No,
here's a
I don't
pardon for
know.
you. It's the best pardon you've ever seen in your entire life.
Yeah. No, that's right. Oh, he's chilling with that president of Venezuela now. So him and Diddy are bunkmates, I guess. Or they gotta keep him safe, right?
Yeah.
Can't have him out in general population. But yeah, guys, we just kind of wanted to go over a few of the dots that came in and show you guys what we're working with here.
Yeah,
You
some
know,
pretty, some heavy hitters came in here. A lot of lower, market cap projects too, but some of the top dogs, Bitcoin, ETH, Link, XRP, some of the higher market cap ones. So that's good to see. And
oh
hopefully we do continue to move on up.
yeah, Solana, all of them, right? I mean, ADA, HBAR, XLM, they all came in today. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
For the most part. I mean, I don't see why not.
And we got the
Where's
totals are
one?
printing golds.
Yeah, see, XLM's there today. Link, LTC. I think Link got 2 or 3 of them. Like LTC's got 2 of them here too, right? I like LTC. Burned me on my first go.
Yeah.
I bought up here. I FOMO with that thing, man. But whatever. Live and
Well, who hasn't? I
learn,
mean, who doesn't like a
right?
good FOMO, right?
Yeah. Well, no, we all, you know,
You live and learn.
coming into this space. If you think you're gonna come into this space and own all your trades, you got another thing coming, right? This though, this honestly, I mean, if I had this when I first started trading, man, I probably wouldn't be trading right now. I mean, Albert would be trading for me, but I would have had that license long ago. What do we need? Probably $10 million, is it, for the
Yeah.
license? Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the United States, they're not very kind if you want to leverage trade. You have to have 10 million in assets, which is,
Oh, in
you know,
assets?
yeah, like,
You
you have
didn't
to have,
say that.
no, invested.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not so bad then.
Oh, yeah,
I thought,
everybody's got that.
well, no, but I mean, we can figure it out. Yeah.
I mean, we
No,
can start
okay.
a GoFundMe, right? So we can get the fund me to get my leverage trading license.
Well, no, we'll just all pull our money together and start start the
Yeah,
leverage.
that doesn't sound suspect.
No, yeah. Hey
Not to
guys,
the SEC.
ev- everybody send us some money, please. No. We need this leverage spot, right? No. I mean, do I have the leverage thing open here? I do on this one. Or I don't know if I changed the time frames yet or not. I'm still tweaking it. It's really hard to eliminate this one and say get this one or this one or this one. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I'm struggling a little bit with it. Bear with me though, guys. I will figure it out, trust me. Um it's definitely a lot better than what it was, I'll tell you that. as compared to the red dots.
Yeah.
We used to have a whole slew of them. Just because, like, I mean, this is a 5 minute time frame, right? If we can catch these moves without getting stopped out here and like here, I mean, you're still winning all your trades, right? But I would rather win up here, and I know you guys would too, right? Um, but see, the problem with that is, right? So if I try to eliminate all of these dots to say get this dot, I might not get this dot, right? Or I might not get this dot, right? That saves us, or I might not get this dot, right?
Yeah.
So there's the give and the take. We're going strictly off of percentage PNL, right? Um, but I just want to see if I can try to get a little more out of it.
Yeah, and we'll continue to work on it. This is a tool that we'll be able to use when we're in bear, all that kind of stuff. You'll be able to short and long and
Yeah,
scalp
exactly.
and let this thing trade for you while you're off doing work, right?
Yeah,
So you'll be able to take care of
exactly.
all that kind of stuff. So that's the main goal of it, is to try and make that automated.
Yeah, and I mean, I think these settings are off on the 1 minute. Just because of the lack of buys, because I like I said, I'm constantly playing with it. But as you can see, it's batting 100, right? I think it is somewhere around there on the 1 minute, right? But I want to try to get more out of it before I say I'm done, right? And I know I can, because you know, just to give you an idea here, guys, this is our original indicator. This is what we started with. If it'll pull up, yeah. So this is our original indicator that we started with, Pi and I.
It's a blast from the past. It seems like
Yeah,
5 years ago at this point.
yeah, yeah, right. And it wasn't really designed for the 5 day at this time. It was designed for the 1 day. As you can see, the 1 day was a little better, right? But nowhere near what our current. This is our indicator now, right? So I guess it would be probably a little better just I just want to show it like the dot comparisons on the on the different time frames. So this is the 5 day then and now, right? Big difference, right? The daily and the 4 hour. I don't even, this wasn't made for the 4 hour, was it, Pi? No. We didn't
No.
use the 4 hour then. The guys wanted the 4 hour. I don't normally use 4 hour. 4 hour isn't my normal time frame. I use 1, 3, and 5. These are my time frames. If I am looking for an entry, I'll use these time frames down to these time frames, right down to this time frame, and sometimes this time frame. I'll pinpoint my entries. Um, Outside of that, I don't look at any charts other than like higher time frame ones. I'm a macro guy. I'm not really looking at your 5 minute chart and going, are we going to go up or down today? I
Yeah.
don't care. I don't care, man. Uh, I'm looking at this and going, are we going up or down in the next few weeks? That's what I look at, right? Um, and again, these dots, we're working on that right now, and I'm gonna be doing a whole video on it on how those dots you're never even looking at because this is active, right? So when it's all said and done, when one of those dots come up, it'll say this, but then it'll say, um, I guess you probably won't see. Oh yeah, there we go. It'll say something like this, or it'll say buy, but use caution, use stop loss recommendations, It'll say something like that, right? Because these dots aren't really buy signals. They were just triggered to get the other ones that we needed, right? So that's why there's nothing here to worry about, because we had everything we needed right here. This is the time frame that we use, period. You're not looking at the dots going, oh, because you don't understand the dots looking at it like this. Not yet, you don't, because you don't know how to run this system, right? Not not like it's designed. The 5 day is all you're paying attention to until this comes, and you got to get stopped out when this comes. So even though this comes, like, you don't get stopped out a Bitcoin until you're up here, right, by
Yeah.
somewhere like right here, right? You get stopped out, right? That is when you can either A, use the 1 day, right? Which there was nothing there, right? Unless it was here, somewhere here, I'm not sure, right? But no, I think it was right here. There was nothing here on the daily, right? And on the 4 hour, you would have had to buy right here, right? So was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. So you would have had a few buys there, right? You would have got back in. You would have accumulated like this, right? Buy, stop, buy, stop, buy. That's why you're buying with a stop on the 4 hour and the daily. You got stopped out right away. That trade didn't play out. That's okay, because this one, buy, stop. That you made your money back. You made your loss back and juice, right? Stopped out. Buy. Stop. Buy. Stop. Buy. Stop. Like, it's easy, guys. Seriously. I mean, once you understand how it works, right? But again, the only time you're looking at that time frame, and the only time you need to look at that time frame, is when this prints and you get stopped out. Because this printing, that print doesn't matter. That print doesn't matter. This print, one of them, what I think it was this print. This print is the one that you got stopped out on, right around here somewhere, right? Perfect. Gave you a month to figure to either accumulate, right? Because that's about a month, right? Or a little more. It gave you time to either A, accumulate on the 4 hour and the daily, or B, wait, stake your money, get some APR off of the Coinbase or whatever exchange you're using, and be done with it. Wait for another one, right? Easy, 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 easy. Patience, 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 guys. I cannot stress that enough. If you are patient with this system, you will make a lot of money. Right, By?
Ooh. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
yeah, guys, I mean, there's not too much more to say.
No.
I mean,
I can see our
it's,
XRP trading bots in the $55,000 of profit.
oh, you better sell now.
I'm
Oh,
liking
sell it
that. Look at
now.
that. He bought the candle close and he's up 55,000.
Yeah, I mean,
All he need is 4.8 million.
yeah. Yeah, well, we should just ask the bot for the money, man.
Right.
Yeah, just come on, man, give us 10 million.
Well, he's trying to give us the money.
Yeah, we
He's
just
saying,
have to
look at
follow him,
Doofus,
right?
if you follow this, this is where
Yeah,
you'd be sitting.
yeah, exactly. Because I mean, we're literally getting the same calls and making the same exact trades as he is. Literally, like,
Yeah.
down to the second. We get the exact same alerts as he does. Everything with our system is live. Like, I can pull this up on a replay, go to here, and press play, and see. Oh, I have it sped up because I do a lot of replaying just to see what happened and where and why. So, but if you look here, see the fade comes in, right? Boom, right? So everything is live. As soon as that shows his face,
Yep.
and I mean as soon as it shows its face, you will get this alert. I have to go so far up because so many print it. You will get this alert. Gold dot flashing. Wait for confirmation, right? Because we're not buying dots anyway, right? We're planning entries. We see it. We're not FOMOing in, right? But again, I've been telling you guys to buy, so
Yep.
most of you already have. So we don't really have to worry about buying right now. I mean, I hope no one is buying right now, right? That goes against what we do. We already bought because Ethereum gave us a warning, a nice heads up, like, hey man, we're loading up on this thing here. That's what it's telling you, right? This is telling you that this is where I like to call bottom. This is what I'm liking here, and yeah, as soon
Yeah,
as
it
this
was like
showed up,
25, 30 days ago.
yeah, as soon as this showed up, I told everybody, and I mean everybody, start placing orders down around here and here and here. And I went actually crazy. And I don't know why my thing doesn't do it anymore. I used to be able to do them repetitively without having to click on it again. I don't know. I must have messed around with something.
No.
But not me. I
No.
don't do
I
that
don't
stuff.
believe it.
Yeah.
It must be broke.
Yeah. But I told everybody, man, but start placing your buy orders there, everywhere down around here, right? So, and that was on this candle close, and this is where it played it, right? I said 29, 20, 29.50. What was it? 29.50, 29, 28.50, 28. I said that is your buy zone.
Ooh.
If you're not buying there, then don't buy it later.
Yep.
Because right, why are you gonna buy it now when you could have bought it down here if you weren't scared, right? So you got no problem buying this, but you're scared to buy this, right? Explain that concept to me, please,
That's right.
because I'm confused here, right? Like this is this right? Like look, right? Look. Look, this is what we're buying, right? So as soon as that showed its face, you know to start planning entries, right? Regardless of the structure. I don't even care. Everyone's like, oh, bear flag, this, da da that, but I'm not worried. I see this and I see that. And if I pulled up the strategy backtester
Mm-hmm.
and put it on that, it will say 100%, not 80%, not 90%, 100%. So why would this dot be any different than this dot in regards to going up compared to down?
Yep.
If I was a betting man, I know I wouldn't be betting against it. Would you, Pi?
No, not from looking at the backtester. I would not go against it. No.
No, you'd go broke going against it, right? Or well, not get rich going against it, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, let's be real, the bot got rich off of off of this system, right?
Yeah.
So if the bot got rich from this system from $10,000, what's that going to do for you?
Yeah.
Because
This is good.
I know,
Good day
yeah,
so far. Everything's turning green again. We got everything's turned a little red for a little bit there. Now we're starting to get some green pop up. XRP's back in the FOMO channel. Let's go.
is it on the
Yep,
4 hour?
on the 4 hour.
So that's something that we're always watching, guys. Um, yeah. Ooh, that's a nice two. That's a nice. That's almost like this, right? So you might see another candle just like this, right? Um, as you can see, I was actually I want to show this one more thing before we kind of call it a night here.
Yep.
Um, so I was explaining this to Pi just before the video started. I was showing him this, right? And I was saying, "Oh, you better be scared, right? You better sell your XRP, right?" But no. Um, look, guys, this is where this was here. And I'm telling you, every time this has gone up this high, look what happened. Look. And this, remember, Pi, what was this? 40 cents to $2 or something
Yeah.
like that, right? So I mean that, right? That's a, and like this here one was a what, 60% or 80% move or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
right? So yeah, the people with the indicator don't look at this and be like, oh, this is only our 4 hour. We're not even supposed to be looking at this time frame right now, right? Um, this is what we're looking at. If you want to look at anything, and look where this is, right? And look where it is up here. And look where it is up here, right? We have a long way to go, right? The 5 day. Look where it is. It's here. Look where it is up here. Or even here. And like people in the chat room talking about selling or, oh, I better de-risk or you're nuts. Don't even talk foolish. What do you mean de-risk? I told you to de-risk 4 months ago. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, I don't even want to hear that shit in the chat room again, right? Like, I said to everybody, you got to de-risk. You got to get rid of all your shit coins, and you got to get rid of all the stuff that's not worth keeping because it's all going down into the drain. And that's exactly what happened, right? And now I'm saying to you, I've been saying to you for the last, 20, 30 days, start buying all the shit. Well, not shit, the good shit. The good the good ones, right? The XRPs, the Solana. Well, this list, right? This was the list that I was saying. Hey guys, I like these projects. These projects are what retail is gonna buy. These are the projects that you're gonna make money off of, right? So if you didn't de-risk back here, and now you want to sell it here, have at it. I mean, you're just gonna regret it. We didn't even get to the basis line yet, and you're talking about de-risking. Okay. Let's let the indicator tell you when to de-risk, right? I know I'm going to do that, and I know I'm going to tell our members to do that, right? Not listen to Joe Blow in chat saying, "Oh, things are going to go down because we're down 1%. We better de-risk."
Yeah.
Uh, don't listen to them people. Don't Then people have no idea what they're talking about. Just stick to the plan. Sell it when this thing tells you to sell it. You'll be
Mm-hmm.
happy. Plain and simple.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you guys want to get access to this, just join the Discord. You can check it out for free for the next few days. Again, on Friday, we're going to flip the switch. Hopefully, we retain some of the people that have been waiting until the last minute to subscribe. If not, no, there's not going to be any hard feelings or anything like that. We completely understand. But Friday will be that cutoff day, and each level will
Yeah,
give you different accesses, right? You know, the chat level will give you access to the crypto spot chat and stuff like that. Moving up the chain, you'll get access to the bot, the trading bot, or not the trading bot, but the alert bot, and the chat rooms, and then of course the indicator level will give you the chat rooms and the indicator so that you can follow along. And plus you also get an invite to the Whale Trading Network technical suite to get your charts to look just like our charts, with no backgrounds, perfect colored lines, nice line
nice visible.
thicknesses. Yeah, that's right.
Easy legible charts. That's what we're after, right? We can easily use any fib or any tool that we want on our chart because it's not full of clutter, right? We got exactly what we need to identify exactly what channels we are in, right? So the 5 day just broke out of the bear channel. It is now trying to come up to get to the basis. Once we see that this 9 breaks up over this basis and comes in, that's when we know we're in for a show, right? That's when we get this, right? So for the guys that are talking about de-risking, let me just show you what you could be de-risking, right? This is roughly where we're at, right? Um, explosive move up off of, the bottom. We're up, yeah, we could get some chop down and then boom, violent move up, right? Uh, Or, we could get this and it's just, not much of a violent move, but, it's a move nonetheless. You make money, right? You got the sell, you got the buy. Easy peasy, right? Um, Not too many indicators will give you just one buy or two buys and one sell, right? Uh, you got a couple here, but you're buying bear, right? You're accumulating out here. This is bear market, right? All along here. This was our bear market. You could have been, you could have bought here, sold here, like look at that. Keep buying here. You could have sold here, right? Because the daily or the 4 hour definitely would have had a dot for you, right? In bear, we're not going to be looking for 5 day red dots because they're probably not going to come too much. Our metrics probably aren't going to go high enough until it's ready to actually go up, right? Um, so in bear, we're probably going to be running some stop losses. We'll approach that when we need to. We're not there yet, so
Yeah.
we're not too worried about it. But as you can see, this is a pretty serious accumulation tool uh, during bear, right? Like you got buys and sells on every time frame that you can easily um, accumulate, right? Like buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Like um,
You're just
and again,
accumulating until that blast off.
yeah, and that's all you did, right?
Yeah.
So again, we're in works on the leverage aspect of it. Um, that would be a much better choice of doing this, because we're not really worried about huge liquidation moves. When you're down here, you can run uh 5x, no problem at all. You're not gonna get liquidated at, yeah, if you're in bear and your assets down here, your liquidation's gonna be down here on 5x or whatever, right? You're not gonna get tagged out. And we're just gonna be running those plays on a low leverage setting, 5x, 3x, something stupid. um put in, a couple $1,000 and pull out, you know,
Yeah.
50, $100,000. Who knows? Depends
Yeah.
on the dots and how it plays, right?
Yeah.
Sky's
And how you
sky's
play the dots, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, with the leverage system, we wouldn't be playing the dots. It would
No.
strictly be the bot, right? So
Yeah.
it would take literally all the work out of everything for us, and I mean everything, because we we could now switch this system over to automate it via that way, right? Although it would be spot, we could still do it. But it's going to cost us $10 million to get there.
Yeah,
So
just like it'd be like a Ron Popeil in his Ronco rotisserie oven. You set it and forget it.
yeah, exactly, right. And I mean, the bot did buy this dot right here. I think he did, right? But like, he's right back to where he bought it pretty much, right? So he's not smart like us. I don't even think he's running stop loss, is he, on this?
No, no
Right?
stop
But
loss yet.
no.
This is a what? The XRP on the one
Yeah,
day.
extra. Yeah. Yeah, like we had that buy on, like, see us, we know because it has a active red dot, and Bitcoin and Ethereum both would have an active red dot on this date, right?
Yeah,
Um, so we know that if we were going to take a stab at this, we know that we have to run a stop loss on it. If we're using the daily time frame, use the daily time frame stop loss. If you're buying off the 4 hour, use the 4 hour stop loss, right? If you're buying off the 5 day, wait for the red dot, then set your stop loss.
yeah,
If Ethereum prints a red dot and your asset doesn't have a red dot, you must treat it. Oh, this is the wrong one. Yeah, no, that's the right one. Um, you must treat it as a red dot, regardless of if it has. Yeah, see, that's the right one. That had the extra dot there. So see, again, that's why we have this watch list, because this is the watch list that the alerts are triggered off of, right? We're still fine tuning it. There's maybe one or two assets here that still maybe the USDC looks better, right? And it's this system's so finicky and so picky that it'll call or not call anything if it's off by a fraction, right? This thing looks god awful. What is this?
is
T
that a
I
Jacob
T.
special?
Oh my God! Look at this thing. Oh man, I feel bad for anybody about that. Oh, you should remove that off of that. That thing doesn't
What
look
is that?
good at
Tars
all.
AI?
Is that what it is? TIA? Yeah,
Oh
man, this is
yeah.
shit. This is shit. This is shit. Wow. Jacob, did you ask for this? He must have. Oh man. Don't be buying stuff like this, guys. We don't buy this stuff here. This isn't something that we're looking to buy, right? We don't want to buy this ever. And if you are ever buying this, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself how stupid you are, right? Because,
Ugh.
like, yeah, I mean, you could catch something like this, but, right? But you're more than likely going to catch something like this. Just, like, why would you buy this when you could have bought this?
Yeah, it is
You
up
know
30% off the last gold dot on the daily.
what, TIA?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean, everything's up right now too, though, right? Uh, Even the shit coins are gonna run. I mean, almost everything was big yesterday, like
yeah.
green,
Yeah, it had a
like
push up to
10, 15.
67%. That would have been nice to get in and out real quick on that, but
Yeah,
very
and
risky on
again,
that one.
yeah, and again, that if you're playing any of these dots on any of these shit coins that guys have requested that I don't, that I've never okayed, like if you see a CHZ dot, I did not okay this alert. Like this asset is not me, right? Like I'm not saying, hey guys, CHZ's got a 5-day dot, you should buy it, right? Um, this is my recommended list right here. That's it. That's all. There's no more, no less. This is what I recommend for you to buy. Is there a couple more? Sure. Yeah. If you ask me, I'd say yeah, XLM, uh, Algo, uh, you know, like the ISO coins. Yeah, sure. And like STX, like yeah, I like STX. Would I tell you not to buy it at 20 cents? No, I would have told you that, yeah, man, this is a good project. Buy it here. This is like dirt cheap. And like I was telling the guys in the leverage room, find assets like Ondo and like STX and ARB that are like so low that you can put a low leveraged long swing on this asset, get next to no liquidation, and run it for however long, a month, a year, 10 years. You could live off it. Who knows what's it going to do? I mean, Ondo's a pretty serious contender for tokenized assets, you know, or Solana. I mean, who's to say Solana doesn't just mash up again like it did in previous runs and just mash up so high that it just doesn't come back down to certain levels again like it has before, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Solana would never used to run at $100 like consistently. I mean, in bear market it went down to what was it, 80 or something like that.
Yeah.
Uh, so again, eventually coins will reach a price where they're not going to see those prices again unless, October 10th happens or what, Black Swan events. So just be smart with what you're buying and
Yeah.
what you want to invest your money in, right? Coins like CHZ, I don't even know what that is. Chili's obviously got
Yeah.
chili
One of
pepper
the
there, right?
members requested that to get added.
Like or like this one, Eliza. Like who's gonna buy
You
that?
know, you know what that is, right? That's that A161Z.
Oh yes, right. Like yeah, man. Like what? Whoa. Like no, you can't even see any candles because it went down so much, right? And then you zoom in, then you can actually see some stuff, right? But like, look at this. This is a pure pump and dump. Pump and dump. That's all these wicks are. Pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. All the way down, right? Wheeling people in, right? They see this big candle, they buy it, and they get sold off. Don't be buying. Get rid of that. I don't even want to look at it. So don't buy that stuff, guys. Don't. You know, Crow. I like Crow. If you would have asked me about, I think a couple of members did ask me about Crow, and I said, yeah, around 8 or 9 cents, somewhere around there. It should find support again, like it did in around here, right? It doesn't always be the same, but it usually rhymes, right? The history. I mean, look. I mean, come on. If you're not smart enough to see a trend here, then I don't know what to tell you, right? Buy, sell, right? We didn't get any buys there on the daily, right? Uh, but it's coming. The buys are coming roughly in the same spots that they've been coming for the last what, 3 years, right? So again, right? Look where these buys are, right? Look, look, look where the buys are. Look where we are, guys. I mean, yeah, this is at a bear, sure, right? Um, a lot different, right? But yeah, guys, I hope everyone's enjoying the green, and I hope we got some more green to come. Pi mentioned before we're going to be turning off these alerts on Friday. Um, like he said, whoever doesn't stick around, no hard feelings. Trust me, none whatsoever. You're free to make your own choices, right? It'd just be a shame for you to miss out on these calls. You know, I'd hate to see some of the people that I like not be able to take advantage of this, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, guys. That about does it for tonight.
Yeah.
We just wanted to show off some of these alerts because we're pretty excited. We've been waiting for Bitcoin for quite some time.
Yeah.
Actually, ever since
And we got blessed with
we've
44 gold dots, it looks like.
wow, yeah, and we ever since we created this indicator, right, guys? We had an active red dot.
Right.
We've been waiting for this
That's
since
right.
we made it.
That's right.
Right?
Is this
So
thing
we're-
even working? I don't know.
Yeah, right. Like it's been months, right? And like now it's finally here, and we're excited, right?
Yeah,
We're
absolutely.
we're
love seeing them.
pumped,
Absolutely.
right? Like we finished it in up around here, somewhere around, right?
Yeah.
Not like finish. Like we started in around here or something.
Hey, we're back
And
in September.
yeah. So yeah, we started it in around here. Maybe we finished it in around here or somewhere, right? And then we
Yeah.
fine tuned it all along the way, and then
And
till we
try and
got
fine
here,
tune
right?
it in that dog shit.
Yeah. It was rough. The whole
that
thing was
was rough.
downtrends, right?
That's right. Everybody's getting depressed.
yeah,
They're going for
eh,
lonely walks on the street.
yeah. Oh, it's right again.
It's
Wah,
gonna
wah,
go
wah.
to zero.
Yeah,
God
you
damn
know.
it.
Yeah.
And here we are. Look at everything is almost green on the list, except for
And-
Crow, which is
Yeah, and-
only down 40.44%. Though.
And I mean that's a big drop though. I mean 56% off of the top. I mean I guess my guys were like, "Wow, this sucks. I hate crypto." I mean it was for like 3 months straight, right, guys? I
Yeah.
mean you lived it, I lived it, we know it, right? So you get 3 straight months of sell off, and you get a month of chop, and then one or two, maybe almost 2 weeks of like solid price action, at least maybe a week, let's call it a week, solid week
It's just
of
a
good
small
price
amount.
action.
We're so excited.
Yeah.
Man, we're up
Yeah.
0.5%. This is great.
Yeah, but look where we're bouncing. Look at that, break over, retest on a FOMO channel, right? That's big, guys. Look where we're at in the grand scheme of things compared to moving averages and crosses.
Yeah.
This is pretty big, guys. We've completed the death cross. We've completed the sell-off. We're completing a recovery here. I can see all the guys now are screaming the Adam and Eve bottom that I called when it was forming right about here. I was like, oh, guys, we're getting an Adam and Eve bottom, I bet. Last week I said that. And sure enough, that's what everyone's now calling. Boom, boom, right?
Yeah.
So again, that's what comes with experience and like being able to identify structures before they're happening, just by knowing stuff and being seeing stuff happen real time, right? Like boom, this is what we're looking at, guys. Do we want to call it here? Maybe. I don't know, right? But that about does it.
The XRP's about to break 240. Let's go.
Nice.
Doing the rip ski.
But yeah, I got some active trades now. I gotta go check.
All right,
So-
guys. Well, we will be back this weekend. We'll get the chart request. We can get that set up on either Friday or Saturday. I got to check the schedule here. and coordinate with the Mogman. And then we'll get an announcement when we're going to do it. So enjoy the green. Hopefully we wake up to 10,000 XRP tomorrow. That'd be fantastic. Then we could do a live tomorrow too, I'm sure. So unless we're going to be booking our vacations.
You guys will never hear my voice again if you wake up to $10,000.
Bullshit. That's not happening.
Yeah,
You're going to stick here.
Yeah, I would never leave you guys hanging. But I'd definitely be in Dubai.
Yeah, maybe we'll be from the beach. We'll be doing the Whale Trading Network headquarters at the... Well, what beach do we want to go to? I don't know. Is Venezuela going to be a new state? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Canada.
Right, yeah. Oh, no. There's no way. We're going to get away from the snow, eh?
Yeah. No, it's freezing here today, man. It's like minus 20.
Absolutely not. That sounds miserable.
Yeah, that is miserable, bro. I didn't even go outside much today.
Right.
But yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Have
All right,
a good
guys.
night.
Yeah, we'll
Thanks
check
for
you guys
tuning in.
this weekend. And take it easy.